Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and I am the Novice Modeller, and today is our 327th What's in the Box kit review for Fighters on Friday. And we've moved away temporarily from our normal standard sort of World War II fare, and we're going to be having a look at this 1/72nd scale Douglas A-4B Skyhawk by Airfix. Kit number A55203, which, as you can maybe see here, I picked up luckily at a charity shop for £4.99. What a bargain this is. And we're going to be building this on Sunday as part of a kind of thing that I'm going to be doing in the future occasionally, which I'm calling Sunday equals Fun Day Build. And you may recall that last week we built the Airfix Angel Interceptor from the rather famous 1960s Jerry Anderson production Captain Scarlet. And we did this over the course of the day, painted included, and we did a pretty good job of it, I think. So I'm stoked to have another go at this now. We're going to be starting this on Sunday, and hopefully we'll finish it as well. Just a quick reminder, you may or may not have seen a similar review that we did yesterday entitled "Is This the Worst Model Kit Ever?", where we had a look at this rather sad looking thing, which is a Starfix Douglas A4F Skyhawk. And yeah, it's a piece of junk. So here we are looking at a proper kit today anyway. We're going to be building that Starfix piece of garbage this evening, when I get home from work basically, and we'll be painting it up in the same colour scheme as this Skyhawk on Sunday. So, history of this kit, this is from a 2012 new tool. There is an older Airfix version out there which I haven't investigated at all, but we can say it's not going to be anywhere near as good as this, because it is at least 1970s, I think. This model set, A55203, was also introduced in 2012, and as we can see, it comes with some little pots of paint, some Humbrol polycement, and a couple of useful Humbrol brushes as well. So I did pretty well there for £4.99. I'll be using the airbrush when I come to do this, and I very much doubt I'll be using those paints, but I'll probably pass them off to my cousin's kids who also build some kits. In 2019, we had a new decal variant released. And in 2020, there was another decal variant released. And also in 2020, there was a model set released with, I can't remember it now, but it's the early MiG. I forget the name of it now. Price-wise, I have seen these go for as little as £8 plus P&P on eBay, which seems a good deal. The various variants of this, released between 2012 and 20, some not the starter sets, but generally it goes for around about £15 to £20 with the postage. So it's a good little kit for not too much money, I suppose you could say. So let's have a look at these parts then, and then we'll have a look at the instructions and we'll read out the blurb. And this is a whole lot better than the review that I did for the Skyhawk yesterday, which is, like I think I've just said, a piece of garbage. So as we can see, we've got a nice form to our little Skyhawk. We've got a whole range of panel lines and access points. We've got some nice crisp and clear detail going on this. It all looks pretty good. I'm not going to be able to say anything less than that. Doesn't appear to be any detail in the cockpit as yet, because there is some little nice bits to come. We have our two parts of the tail. All got some nice detail on them. Got a detailed front undercarriage strut and wheel. That looks pretty tasty. Not too sure what that part is. These are the doors for the undercarriage, with detail on the undersurfaces as well. That's nice. Got a little bomb here of some description. Here we have the floor for our cockpit. As we can see, we've got some pre-built pedals in there, a space for our stick, I should think, and we've got a whole load of nice looking detail on the undercarriage bay as well. I like that. We have a pilot who is nicely detailed, and unlike our Starfix, does not come with a comedy extra appendage. Like I said, you should go check out the other review that I did yesterday for more information on our pilot's comedy extra appendage. So that's that little sprue out of the way. That is actually the B sprue, so we're kind of doing this out of order. Here we have the A sprue. Again, we've got the other surface, other side of the fuselage. Go in there, looking nice. What have we got here? We've got a couple of wheels. Oh, hang on, are they wheels? Or are they parts of the engine? Oh, I'm not too sure. Well, okay. These are parts of the engine, obviously. They're the fans. These are the air intakes that go on the front, just here. We have a tail hook for a arrestor wire on the aircraft carrier, and we have a nicely detailed fuel probe. A couple more doors with some nice detail on the inside for the undercarriage, I assume. I don't know what that is. Now looks like that's going to fit on the back for our jet engine. A couple of brake flaps or ailerons or something. A couple of guns. They look like gun ports. A couple of air intakes. A couple of unidentified parts, probably undercarriage parts, I would have thought. And yeah, I like this. You see we've got a double-sided, partially double-sided tail with the other part of the tail there. I'm guessing if you were so way inclined, you could actually remove that and have it positioned. So we've got a couple of what look like to me to be drop tanks and a central drop tank as well. Not too sure what that is. Parts of the undercarriage. Looks like it's going to be a cockpit bulkhead or a control panel piece. These look like racks for our drop tanks. A couple more bombs. We've got the upper surfaces of the wings here, which have got some quite interesting detail going on now. No idea what that is, to be quite honest with you. Kind of cool looking now. Too sure what this is either. Kind of looks like it needs to be trimmed off, but also looks like it's supposed to be there. Answers on a postcard, please, if you know what the hell these bits are all about. Though I'm sure we can find out in the instructions. And this is the undersurface of our wing, which is obviously double side, does both sides. Got some nice detail there in the undercarriage bay doors. A nice little kit, this. What a bargain for $4.99. Decal sheet, full set of decals. We've got side panels for our cockpit interior. Danger flash, looks like a crocodile, alligator, gecko or something. Whole load of US Navy. This one's obviously off the USS Intrepid. Got our cockpit canopy, two-piece. So I'm guessing you can have that open or closed, whatever your poison is. Let's have a quick nose at the blurb. The A-4 Skyhawk was a carrier-capable light attack aircraft developed by the Douglas Aircraft Company for a US Navy specification that called for a replacement to its versatile but vulnerable piston-engined AD Skyraider. The new Douglas aircraft was a diminutive design with a wing so compact it did not need to be folded for stowage, thus simplifying the aircraft. The wing itself was a conventional low-wing delta design which, with its small area, gave excellent manoeuvrability. The Skyhawk also introduced the concept of buddy refueling, able to refuel other aircraft of the type from a centrally mounted buddy store. The A-4B was the second variant of the Skyhawk and one of the first to see combat in the skies over Vietnam, where it was involved in early stages of the conflict, with later versions serving throughout the campaign. I'll leave it at that. Instructions. Comprehensive, easy to follow Airfix instructions. Jolly good. I didn't see the seat. Oh, we've got to put two parts together. So we've got a seat to go together. with some cushion pads on it. There's that back going into the cockpit floor with our pilot. We've got a stick there somewhere. We've got all these extra panels to go on, which we have the decals for. Yeah, looks like part of the rear of the engine. Oh, we've got like an engine interior to slide in as well. That's pretty cool. Air intake's on. Engine slides inside here. Oh, I see. Interesting. So they're like vents that go on the inside. This is a lot better than that Starfix kit, I'll tell you. What a surprise. We've got the cockpit interior going in. Wings and tail surface going on. A little bit of drilling required apparently. Got to remember that. We've got the undercarriage going in 13, 14, 15 and 16 with the doors going on. 17 and 18 is the front undercarriage. A whole load of doors going on in 19. So that's what those little extra parts are for. That's for forward flaps. I don't know what they're called. Brian, what are they called? We've got our tail arrestor hook going on. Oh, we've got some sort of frontal flap things. God, jet fighters are even more complicated than piston ones. Got some more of these little doors going at the back as well. Don't know what they are. We've got a fuel refueling probe going on there. Cockpit canopy going in. We've got our little guns with their little mounts. Then we have a selection of drop tanks or bombs that we can attach with their mountings added in 29. Let's have a look at the back. There's our painting diagram. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Again, USS Intrepid. So it looks like a white undersurface with grey on the top. So I think we'll probably go for a grey primer. Couldn't remember the word then. And obviously we get all these little pots of paint here, but I don't think I'll be using those. I might give it a go. But I want to do both this and this thing here in the same colours, and whether or not I get 2 aircraft out of some of these, I'm not 100% certain. So there we go. There's a little kit review for you for Fighters on Friday. And like I've said, we'll be building this god-awful thing this evening. There'll be a build video up for this on Saturday. Sunday, there will be a couple of build videos for that going up throughout the day. Maybe a paint video as well, where I'll be painting both of them. And I'll probably put the completed build for both kits up on Monday after I finish them, because it does take basically the whole of the day. And I tend to find that if I list a video at sort of 9 o'clock, by the time midnight comes, YouTube just goes, no, you're not getting any more views on that, so you'll get it on Monday. Thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and do remember to give us one of those thumbs up. We do appreciate it when you make the effort to do so. As always, be seeing you.